You have to delegate responsibility. You cannot delegate accountability as a leader. I find somebody, trustworthy to delegate, I do that. But then I'm finally accountable for the results. As long as you can clearly make the distinction in your mind, I think that's a very important thing for a leader. Second thing is, when you delegate, you actually increase trust in the organization and in the employee that you have delegated to, or the team you've delegated to. And finally, I think one of the challenges of delegation is that you should accept failure on your chin. And the biggest failures we have as leaders is in judging people. Do we get all our appointments right? Do we get all our moves right? The ability to sit and say, this was a mistake. We all went into it. It was a mistake. Okay. So taking failure on the chin is just as important as delegate.
Purpose of any organization is to hopefully get a lot of things done successfully. And therefore, the purpose of delegation must be to actually facilitate that, get that happening. And in my book, good delegation is empowering a lot of people without abdication, making sure, as Molly very rightly says in his books, if you want to focus on the rocks, then you better let a lot of the sands go and let a lot of the little rocks go. And therefore, I love his formula, which he talks about, which a lot of us practice, not so consciously, but do it almost instinctively. Things that you will do yourself, things that you will be consulted on, and things that you will never look at. And to my mind, the purpose of delegation, therefore, is hopefully to build empowered, competent teams who are, happy to go out in the sun and score the runs on their own, and give you time to sit back, do the self-reflection that both Shiv and Maha were talking about, and hopefully, therefore, do the big things rather than worry about the small ones.